Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres with Coaching with Andres, and thank you, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to talk about something specific that's very close to who I am, what I've gone through, as well as why I coach. So, I just want to say, first of all, thank you for all the support, the viewership, the subscribers, the likes, the comments. I appreciate everything of what you guys have done. And that's where I wanted to take my coaching to a different level. Like I've said before in previous videos, you guys make me want to be a better man and a better coach. The challenges and obstacles and adversities I learned as a coach had made me appreciate not just relationship coaching, but something I wanted to expand further with. As a relationship coach for almost 3.5, almost 4 years, trained by the one Alex Cormont, the French relationship expert, the French hitch, one of the top coaches in Europe, who's just killing it on the YouTube, killing it on the TikTok, just a close friend of mine. I talked to him about this a while ago, and he's in full support with what I've been doing as a coach. As I got my certification in relationship coaching through him, I wanted to also add on life coaching. And this is why I want to be able to separate myself from other coaches to add more of a service, add more of a guidance to who I am as a person and as a coach. So a year and a half ago, I got my life coaching license. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I became a coach through a personal trauma myself. I'm a trauma survivor. And I'm sure you've seen on my website, or if you ever looked up my story, I was just basically, long story short, paralyzed from the neck down, and I had to relearn how to do everything with this just different perspective on life. Prior to being hired as a coach or trained through Alex's training program, I was a patient advocate at a hospital here in Broward County in Florida. And as a patient advocate, I was going to different patients' rooms and I was just hearing their stories and trying to find some level of motivation or some resilience in who they were to direct them to better themselves and challenge themselves, as I was literally a patient myself going through the challenges of learning how to walk again. And that really connected with me in a sense where it wasn't about relationships, it was more about life coaching, person on person. And then when I got the opportunity and recruited and trained through Alex's program to become a relationship coach, I've always appreciated my clients and as well as all of your feedback, how my content, my style is a little more like direct, being wholesome about who you are compared to the dating world of just games or manipulations or tactics in a sense. So I've always taken a strong pride in that. And so after I established my relationship coaching, I wanted to tell Alex, and I told him a while ago, and we planned that I was going to get my life coaching license. And why I want to talk about what I do as a life coach is because I implement life coaching lessons, life coaching programs, life coaching assessments and assignments leading up to a relationship goal. That's the goal that you want. The relationship within yourself first. As you always seen before in my videos, I always preach and basically coach about self-love, self-development, self-awareness. So we need to start with life coaching on who you are first. And it was just interesting how not only they combine together in a great way naturally, but when you look into all the situations as a coach, all the stories I've read and all the stories I've heard from my clients, if there was attachment issues, traumas, triggers, trust issues, divorce, narcissism, abuse, cheating, all these very heavy, respectful situations that's unfortunate that we all go through. And as much as I want to focus on the relationship sense of whatever that person is or whatever their situation's going, I felt like that's a beautiful void of great opportunity to implement life coaching on that. And now my clients have been more, not just committed, but hooked on the idea of bettering themselves before the relationship, bettering their relationship with themselves, knowing themselves more before the relationship. And that's something I've learned myself as well as a coach, that you can't fix bad habits with a good person. You can't heal certain traumas through someone else. You can't overcome anxious and avoidant attachment styles through someone else. These are things that are all about the relationship within yourself. And that's why I really enjoyed implementing coaching, life coaching lessons, assignments, assessments, challenges to open up your mind on these things. Something I take a lot of pride in that I had to do. I take a lot of pride and I take a lot of admiration on what I do because it's made me who I am and it's made me survive a very traumatic situation. And so I wanted to talk to you about this video about I'm always here for relationship coaching. And I've had a lot of comments or even feedback or even viewerships about saying, I'm not in the relationship phase right now. I'm not looking for a guy. I just got out of a relationship. I'm doing me. I'm kind of fully independent. And I'm like, great, good. I mean, I'm never going to try to persuade or convince you that you need relationship coaching. Or let's say I just got recently divorced, or I'm focused on my kids, I'm focused on my career. Great. I love all that. I always basically condone and support any of my clients who are in that situation. But for the new viewers and the new comments and the new subscribers, if you are in that position, which I highly respect and admire, I could still help you out with that as a life coach. We don't have to worry about dating apps. We don't have to worry about dating websites. We don't have to worry about first dates. We don't have to worry about, do I trust him, coach? What does this text mean, coach? My anxious attachment's kind of triggering me. I have jealousy issues. I mean, all these things that I've heard over and over, which again, I respect as a relationship coach. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about your life. We're going to talk about your goals, personal, professional, physical, spiritual, emotional. And that's something I'm going to help you coach through to get from good to great. And then when you're ready, which is very interesting, but always happens when my clients commit to this, that's usually when they unexpectedly meet someone in that journey of self-improvement. And then that's another form of my relationship coaching that comes into play. So I just want to give you all a little breakdown on what I do as a licensed life coach, certified relationship coach, to know if you're not ready for a relationship, don't rush it, don't force it. If you're not over your ex, don't rush it, don't force it. If you're doing you, keep doing you. But if you need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of motivation, a little push to fail great, fail hard, right? I'm your guy. I'm your life coach as well, Coach Andres. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I always respond to them personally, and I appreciate all the support. Take care.